I would like to introduce our first honoree. The artistry of Milton Quon can be seen in the movies such as Dumbo and The Song of the South. Milton Quon was one of the first Chinese Americans to work at Walt Disney Studios and became the first Chinese American art director at global advertising agency BBDO. He designed the outdoor sign for Grandview Gardens, now a landmark of Chinatown's Central Plaza. His work was exhibited last year at the Vincent Price Art Museum and previously at the Chinese American Museum and the LMAN Gallery. Please welcome to the stage, at 99 years young, Milton Quon.
I have a speech ready, and greetings. But first off, I want to say that there's somebody here that's older than anybody here, and his name is Tyrus Wong. And yeah. Nobody here was born before he was. And I've known Tyrus for a long, long time. We went to different art schools. He went to Otis and I went to Chouinard. Both those schools were near Westlake Park, which is Alvarado and 7th. And I remember when he was courting Ruth at our church, and I sat next to him, and I might have told this story before. He was drawing on some brown wrapping paper, a monkey, and with white chalk and black chalk. And anyway, he eventually married Ruth, and he has a wonderful family. So I like to say, hi, old fella, it's good to see you. Greetings. To be honored by a group that preserved the history of the Chinese in LA is the ultimate honor. Was fortunate that my mother allowed me to pursue art as a career, you know, be a lawyer, engineer, doctor, stuff like that. But an uncle said, let him take what he wants. So I had a split major, engineering and art in LAJC on Vermont. So that freed me to take art. Anyway, this being the 75th anniversary of Chinatown, I remember meeting Dr. Louis as he was designing and building the Wishing Well back in 1938. I hung around Chinatown designing menus for Grandview Garden, Menjin Lo, and General Lee's and Su Chow restaurants. Also, Peggy and I had a wedding banquet at Twifar Lo 68 years ago. I remember horses and wagons in Old Chinatown and all the young people. By the way, you should read Jenny Cho's book about Chinatown and China City in LA. That gave me an insight. In fact, I reread the whole thing yesterday. There used to be groups and clubs that came to Chinatown after dances, like the tennis club, Maywa Girls, golf club, Loa basketball team. And I remember the great Gilbert Leung of Su Chow restaurants in Old Chinatown. I remember him, we were talking about the old fogies around the plaza. So then he said, now we're the old fogies. Gilbert is a relative of to the F.C. On family, one of the pioneer families in Chinatown. And I think one more page here, I think. Lots to see here. You can be eyewitness to the beauty pageant here in Chinatown, the Firecracker Run, the great restaurants, the historical house on I think it's Bernard Street. Yeah, okay, Bernard Street. And the Chinese American Museum by the plaza south of Alvera Street. So I was born and raised in L.A., right around the 9th and 10th Streets area on San Pedro Street. And thanks for letting this old Law Moon guy yak. Blessings to all. Thank you.